parallel that you draw with another œwiąl. Because Jean-Paul, you remember what happened to Hu. Not only was he sick, but he died. And not only did he die, but what happened after he died? 1989. And how did the uprising start? Just because people were bringing flowers to Tiananmen in memory of Hu Yaozong. Is it right?
Yeah, nothing
He's
comparable.
not dead yet, and I wish him long life.
Nothing comparable.
And probably he's not at all the reformer that apparently Hu
Well,
Yaozong was.
Hu Yaozong was not either, but he was a symbol, and he was showing that there could be room. And as soon as you crush a move like the one which was promoted by the support of Hu Yaozong, then you can see some heads rising.
All right, and so you heard the description there by œwiąl of it being totalitarian, the Communist Party Congress concluding, as it does every 5 years, with a big reveal, the 6 members of the Supreme Body, the Standing Committee of the Political Bureau.
Comrade 李强 Comrade 赵乐际 Comrade 王沪宁
So it's the chance for all scholars and ordinary citizens alike, Zhongwang, to scrutinize the new lineup. What was your take?
If I can just get this started, I do believe that if you look at the lineup of the 7-man pinnacle of the Chinese political power, it does reveal that Xi Jinping has been able to consolidate the power at the highest level and then stack all the seats with his loyalists. And this, my reading into this is that it probably signals a departure from the reform and opening up era kicked off by Deng Xiaoping about 42 years ago.
And, and it looks like a departure, you're saying. And you said men. It is 7 men, and that struck a lot of viewers on the hashtag F24 debate. Why no women?
Absolutely. And yes, China does have a principle about equality between men and women, but at the power pinnacle is not there. And if you look at the composition of the standing the Politburo just in general, or the Central Commission, there are not that many women in there. And whenever there is women or minorities, they will put a bracket towards the end after the name, indicating that this is not a man, not a Hanzu. So it does show the limitation or the lack of diversity at the pinnacle of the power.
Why is that?
So I believe there are 2 reasons, just very broadly. First is the participation of women in politics, especially the promotion of female leaders from provinces along the hierarchies to the top level has been very, very rare. So if you did not have a lot of women in participation, and there was no promotion associated with it, obviously at the top you won't have that many women. And then secondly, this probably speaks to the deep-rooted culture of China. Yes, despite we can debate about whether China has or the same China has 5,000 years of history, but deep rooted into this 5,000 years is a male-dominated culture, and this is apparent in the business cycle, this society, and it's absolutely is present at the political sphere as well.
All right, there's 7 members of this new Politburo. 4 of them are new faces. One name is the one that's coming up in conversation a lot here in Europe. His name is Li Qiang, the regime's new number 2. He now finds himself in line to succeed Li Keqiang, no relation, as prime minister. Li rose to the ranks. He was chief of staff to Xi Jinping when the president governed Zhejiang province. It was Xi who promoted him to Shanghai Region Communist Party chief. Here are these images from 2017. You see him at the time with then governor of California, Jerry Brown. Shanghai is where he was promoted to. Shanghai, where on his watch this very year, there were sometimes draconian COVID lockdown measures that sparked blowback. The same Li Qiang will, by the way, be in charge of driving growth, even as his boss puts security first. Li Qiang, his rise, what does that tell you, Jean-François?
Well, once again, he tells that the new leadership doesn't care a minute about what, down below the pyramid of society people would think. Because if you remember what happened in Shanghai during the lockdown, of course you may argue that the lockdown was necessary because the vaccine is not efficient, the vaccine is not spread enough in the population, but the lockdown was drastic. And the lockdown in that city specifically was resented very strongly. So the message is, however bad the situation was managed, what you have to remember that this guy is able